We are live.
What up? So we are doing a little review for The Mandalorian, Season 3, Episode 1.
Chapter 16.
Sure.
I think that's what it is.
I don't
Chapter
care.
16.
So anyway, Season 3, Episode 1. We saw it, watched it again just recently, and we're going to give you a little breakdown of it.
From top to bottom.
A to B. Z to
Shot for shot.
shot for shot. Let's bring up all the images. So anyway, I guess so. So
we'll
let's
start off from the beginning.
Let's go.
All right.
So Star Wars.
Okay. So yeah, from the beginning, I guess what she's
talking about,
graduating.
She's making a helmet, right?
Oh yeah. Well yeah, she's making a helmet.
She's making a helmet for a little
kid.
youngling.
They got it from Toys R Us.
It's got the big visor.
Visor, yeah. I mean,
Yes,
it's cool. It's a cool design. It's a great way to. Oh, hey, yeah. Let's
and you
do
see
that.
other kids there. They got their big visors.
Be like, oh, this is cool. This is just like the show. Like it's so cool, but I just don't get why we're making helmets for kids. I don't understand that. Beskar is low.
Limited.
Very limited.
Right.
Very hard to get.
Very hard and very expensive.
And we're putting gadgets and shit all into this one helmet where that child's head is not going to stay the same 10 years later.
Well, yeah, they're going to make a new one for them. When they're adolescents, when they grow, go through puberty, all that.
We're going to lock you in this room until we get this helmet done. We're out of Beskar.
Just keep that old helmet on. I know it's tight.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And then they go out and they're in the water.
To me, I think of it as like a tribe, You don't let the kids go hunt. They could do the war paint. They could do all that.
Right. Once they reach a certain age, then they do their thing.
The coming of age. Her coming of age, too soon. Way too soon. And then the creature coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Like you said,
the alligator.
The concept art was better than
concept art looked really
product.
Cool. It looked more alien.
It looked more like a dinosaur. Okay, with the turtle shell and the tail.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me.
It just looked like a big snapping turtle. But what they did was they eventually just went with like just an oversized crocodile. Or alligator.
So that way you could alligator roll.
Yeah. And it was like, oh yeah, we can do that too. And then what do you want to do, Dad? Let's have some people use their
grapples and
they
can hold it,
fling them around to show how massive and how strong
how
it is.
Stupid they made the Death Watch look. The whole time I'm thinking, okay, you guys are no match. Run back to the cave. He can't fit in the cave. It's right there.
Yeah,
just go.
And then at the last minute, here comes Mando, to save the day. And it just comes in, shoots the thing. It's like, okay, here I am, and they're like, no.
It's like, damn. Without him coming through,
they would have died.
That's it.
He would have been
the whole
last.
clan is gone.
Yeah, he would have had to go to the waterfalls of Mandalore.
I'm sorry, but they're not reliant on him. They don't. He's not the best of the best.
No, he is because he's made by Disney.
Gosh.
So yes, that's how it is.
It's just
he's awesome.
Annoying. Yeah.
He's super awesome.
I mean, like the whole, the idea is cool. The execution was lazy and not well thought out.
Yeah,
I think.
So, and I do like the director, Rick Famuyiwa, he did a good job, not a great job for this Mandalorian episode. It was fun, but there are some things that just weren't thought through completely, and seeing Grogu again, okay, great. Seeing the whales, kind of on the outside of the light speed tunnel, whatever. I was like, okay, what are we doing here? Where are we going?
Yeah.
Are we getting out of Mando territory and
I'm just confused
going back into Jedi territory because of Grogu because he's there?
Well, Ahsoka needs to make her promotion somehow, so she's in here somewhere.
Nah, she will. She'll be here.
They got to promote the next one, so Mandalorian is the best place to promote it.
And then you go back and say, hey, you know what? I need IG-11 because
why?
Reasons.
Let his.
I need a droid I can trust. There's what?
Let's stop resurrecting people, dude. If they're
resurrecting
dead, they're
characters,
dead.
let them go.
Let a sacrifice mean something.
Yeah.
Like it's stupid.
And then they brought it back online. It was like kill.
Yeah, it was Terminator. It was crawling.
It
was just the Terminator sequence. That was it.
And it was like, oh, let's destroy it again, and then we can fix it, and then enter.
He was trying to kill John Connor. That's all he was doing.
Pretty much. And I don't know. So I'm kind of torn by that because I don't care about IG-11.
I don't. His sacrifice was great. It was a great way to end it. That was it. He was. Yeah. It was awesome. I liked it from start to finish. Mm-hmm. Resurrecting him. Why?
And then
get a new droid.
They mentioned the Cara Dune character. Said, hey, she's off doing her own thing.
And that's cool. I'm glad we got a mention of it rather than just silence.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool. At least
there was a Cara Dune character. She did exist. And then what else? Oh, and then the pirates at the school. They're like, I drink at this bar, but it's a school now. But I call it a bar. But it's a school. But I call it a bar. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? And then like they're gonna have a showdown, or the Old West, the OK Corral
standoff. They love Western.
They do that. They do that.
Try something different.
Yeah.
I'm tired of
and
the
it's
same
like, let's
shit.
shoot everyone and let him go back.
This isn't poetry. It's the same fucking line.
Like pay off, when they go and have the little dogfight in the second half of the episode. So I mean, it's a lot of like ideas that are just kind of thrown in and not really well developed or well thought out as far as use and execution. So.
And the Mandalorian's chilling back there like Boba Fett from episode 6. Jabba's palace.
Yeah. So this is the new Boba Fett because they tried a Boba Fett show and it just
they just
plummeted.
They ruined him.
It was horrible. They're like, I don't like him anymore. Yeah. Let's go back to Mando.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I mean, it was a fine episode. It was okay. There were flaws, but hey. It's not the worst episode.
It wasn't a solid episode for me. I mean, I think season 2, episode 1, that was a great start. Where like leaving the guy and the lights are dimming and the creatures are coming out and they're tearing him apart. Like that's a great intro for a freaking season. This one missed me like completely.
Yeah. Well, this one it tried too hard to sort of like push or merge or compress so many different things into it. That it just didn't really have focus. It was like, well, how do we get him to Mandalore? Let's make him go, try to go on a quest. And obviously he's going to take Grogu with him. And then they want to resurrect Taika Waititi's IG-11. And then, I don't know. It's just it's too much. And then the pirates chase him.
That's
through the asteroid field
for a future episode. The pirates are going to capture him. He's going to have to escape. Mm-hmm. It's going to be like the whole prison sequence all over again. With
they need filler episodes, and I'm sure in every season.
I mean, I'm cool with it because it is kind of like a video game. NPCs are ready, waiting for him out there. He's always on the move. He's always being hunted. That's cool. It's just what am I looking for here?
Star Wars.
We're looking for Star Wars. It was cool seeing a Bosk species. It was dope hearing him. The guy.
Sure. I mean, we've seen him before in other parts of the shows, the movies, and all that. So
it'd be cool if another bounty hunter, Dengar, or somebody has to go after this guy. It'd be like so great, so cool. I'd love for that to be the main villain. Or like since we're on Mandalore, it'd be cool if we saw like helmets with horns. For whenever the Maul ruled Mandalore, because that's what they did. That's how they symbolize it. The red, black.
Sure.
They had the horns on the helmet. That was dope. That'd be super cool. Bo-Katan, what happened with her?
She was sitting in a chair.
Yeah, she looked pissed.
She was like, you have my saber.
Can't rule with respect.
Can't rule without it. Yeah, can't rule with respect. So oh well. Whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, no, I have it."
I'm glad he didn't this.
Are you looking for this?
Yeah, that would have been corny. I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, but again, hey, it wasn't horrible.
Stepping Stone. It was the first episode. Wasn't my favorite episode. I think.
Well, we don't know that.
I think season 1.
Maybe the whole season.
Season 1, season 2 had a better starting point than this.
I think the other episode 2 was definitely better. I think that
episode 2.
Sorry, season 2, episode 1. I think that they're sort of, maybe running out of ideas on where to take the character and what exactly to do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, that's all we can say.
We've been told that they're working on season 4, so hopefully this is a good season.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been. I think this would have been a great season if it was just about Din Djarin and not him and Grogu.
Well, I mean, Grogu's back because they were like, "Oh, hey, Babu Freak, we need to." We need to hug him and all this other stuff, and he's so super cute and all this other kind of crap. It's like, oh, you got, Gizmo from the Gremlins, and he's.
It was just a waste.
Here's an Ewok.
It's like, what was the point of the mission this whole time? It was just nothing. And then season 2, handing him off meant nothing. It's like things that we do here on Star Wars mean absolutely jack shit. It never means anything. It's just I just don't understand it. This would have been a great point. Because he has to redeem himself to be a part of the Death Watch again, and I mean like that's a whole journey in itself, and that should require all of his attention and energy from within him, and not like him.
Well, they're trying to again, appeal to the younger audience and also to
they tried that in the beginning and it was a fail. Like
I mean,
trying to sell
I
think
helmets. I think that he would serve better, doing his own thing, drop him off with Ahsoka, leave him with Ahsoka.
Yeah, let me see this guy struggle without a crutch. I want to see him go through some shit just on his own.
Yeah.
I want to see him earn new markings, new stuff on his, on himself, and that's
yeah. We only have a rhino so far.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that shit went out the window too. I mean, he's probably gonna get another one after he redeemed himself. It's got to show him like, oh,
yeah. Whatever species he's going to encounter on Mandalore before he bathes and whatever.
Well, yeah, there's gonna be some sort of reborn type call sign or something like that. Oh, he's back with us. So that way everybody knows. Like, he left, but now he's back. He found a way to do this.
He is no longer an apostate.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's our thoughts of season 3, episode 1 of The Mandalorian. Let us know what you think
in the comments down below.
Leave us a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already.
And become a member on Patreon.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you saw that. I got him.
Well, we'll see you guys later, and y'all have a great